deficit went up 600 basis points of GDP, 800 basis points of GDP, 1,200 basis points of GDP in the last 3 recessions. So let's throw out COVID. It was a kind of a special case. So let's just say it's 700 basis points between an 01 and an 08 recession. 700 basis points of GDP, deficit goes up. Well, you just cut 7 points of GDP, and now you go right back up 7, except you're in a recession. Now what are you going to do? And that's tricky because, by the way, who's the biggest? You have a recession, your banks have credit losses. What are your banks holding reserves? Treasuries. What are they going to be selling to offset credit losses? Treasuries competing with Mr. Besant, whose deficits are going to be, still $2 trillion because they cut $7 trillion or cut 7%, and then so that's why it's really tricky, and you have to do the order of operations, which is you got to get debt to GDP down big first. And you can do that via a big dollar devaluation, which I don't think they're going to do nominally. What I think they're going to do, and I think we're seeing the gold, all this talk about gold and the vault and the revaluation is, I think, we know for a fact gold is flowing en masse out of the UK and out of the EU into the US. We don't know who it is, but it is like happening.